Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day as usual. So we have a bit of a sideways trend going on with all of the coins. The prices are swinging sideways. I think Bitcoin is almost at 6,000 again, which is great, but the other altcoins are suffering from all of these forks and upcoming forks. But on to the news. So the co-founder of PayPal has stated during a recent conference in Saudi Arabia that he believes that Bitcoin is heavily underestimated. His statements actually echo many of his earlier mentions of Bitcoin, where he's been noted saying that Bitcoin has the ability to revolutionize money, and that, unlike PayPal, Bitcoin actually did what PayPal couldn't, and that was to create a currency. This is actually very interesting because it's not that Bitcoin is exactly a rival to PayPal, but you have to imagine that they would be a bit more cautious when it comes to hyping up or saying that they like things that kind of go against what they do. So what's interesting here is that during the conference, which is called the Future Investment Initiative, Thiel, which is his name, says that he believes that Bitcoin could be digital gold. We've heard this said many times before by other people. They keep comparing it to gold because a lot of people realize now that Bitcoin may not be the world currency that we thought that it would be, but they keep saying that it is now a storage of value, and this is what all the rich people are using it as. He says that he also thinks that it could take place as its own reserve currency, the same as, like I said, gold. Though, like other high-level proponents of Bitcoin, he wasn't too bullish on altcoins, as not a lot of people tend to think that there are other coins, and Bitcoin seems to only be it. When you read a lot of reports about other countries, they keep saying just Bitcoin. I think, me personally, I think that they kind of think that the other ones are clones and that Bitcoin is the only one. This is the way that I kind of see it, because a lot of them don't do too much research into it. They always just kind of do research on Bitcoin, but we all know that there will be more than a few altcoins that make it to the finish line. But this is still very, like I said, it's very interesting that somebody from as head of PayPal would actually give praise to cryptocurrencies. So the United Kingdom Treasury Department has released a new document which talks about cryptocurrencies, of course. This is mainly based on their findings about the risk in money laundering operations and terrorism funding, and they have noted that cryptocurrencies pose a very low risk in the funding of terrorism. Yay, that's wonderful, something that we all knew. It's also been noted that the country's National Crime Agency has checked off cryptocurrency risk in money laundering within the country as relatively low as well. They note that it, of course, does happen, as everything horrible in the world does happen, and that the risk could rise, as anything could, but at the moment there's nothing at all to be alarmed about within the country. So they go on to say that while they claim that right now things are very low risk, it does give a realistic picture of what the future could look like as cryptocurrencies become more widespread within the country. The report goes on to say that as a number of businesses accepting digital currencies within the country or within the world continues to rise, there's, of course, an increasing risk of criminals using the currencies to launder money without needing to actually cash out into non-digital or fiat currencies. Because one of the main issues that we have now is a lot of people, when they're cashing out of their coins, they go back into the US dollar, the euro, the yen, whatever currency they're using. But as more companies and places start using this, there will almost be no need eventually in about 20 years. You can just kind of get the... You guys know what I'm saying. You guys are adults. You guys know how money works in money laundering, I assume, as well. I don't know if it's just me, but every single time I read these stories about the governments trying to make laws and stuff about them, I always think about like futuristic sci-fi movies where you like have to pay in credits. I don't know if that makes any sense. Kind of getting off topic. You guys know what I mean. But anyway, last up, we have news out of Singapore. The head of Singapore Central Bank has stated that they will not regulate cryptocurrencies, but of course, they will, without a doubt, keep a watchful eye on any potential threat that can come about because of them, like every other country has said before. So they added once again, just like every other country has, that there's no basis for wanting to regulate them, but they will, without a doubt, be trying to put into place some type of anti-money laundering controls, as well as methods to try and control and counter any forms of terrorism that may be funded by them. This was actually in a recent interview that happened on Bloomberg. The director of the Monetary Authority of Singapore went on to say that they're working on ways to, at the moment, formalize rules for the way cryptocurrency exchanges can be born in the country or how they are worked. And, you know, because this is the same exact thing that's happening in Japan, I think it was. They want to know, kind of have a record of all the ins and outs that are going on. They won't regulate the currencies themselves, but they said, you know, if people are sending $5 million back and forth, they would like to know about it, which is kind of okay. I mean, we don't have a choice as we live in countries and they all do the same thing. But I mean, any day without a ban is a good day. So it's good that we had good news 3 times in a row. There's praise from PayPal, which is absolutely amazing. And the UK and Singapore won't be banning cryptocurrencies, but of course we'll be regulating like every other country around them. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for this video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you might be. And yeah, I will talk to you all soon. See you.